Seriously, what is love? Like most concepts, everyone's got a slightly different idea of love in their heads. I'm sure many of you immediately jump to romantic love, but it's more than romantic. I love my family, I love my friends, I love my girl, I love life, I even love cookies and cream ice cream. Quarantine makes it tough for us all to love the way we used to. Of the 5 love languages, quality time and physical touch are sorely lacking these days. Those are my favorites personally. In my next video, I want to go over how we can truly love and connect again, even in these tough times. But first, I want to examine, to dig deeply into, to inquire and investigate. What is love? Wikipedia says that love is a range of strong and positive emotional and mental states. It can range from the love of a mother to the love of a spouse to the love of food. Commonly though, love refers to a feeling of strong attraction and emotional attachment. It can be positive, a virtue that represents human kindness, compassion and affection, or it can be negative, a vice representing mania, obsessiveness and codependency. Love has facilitated our relationships, our art, and the very continuation of our species. Anthropologists and biologists argue that love is a human drive, one that has 3 essential parts: lust, attraction, and attachment. Lust, of course, is the most primal. It's the chemical passion that initiates mating, but it doesn't last forever, usually a few days, weeks, or months. Next is attraction, which is more specific to each individual. It grows out of lust and stimulates the pleasure center of the brain. It's also pretty short-lasting, usually just 1 to 3 years. And lastly, what creates the long-lasting bonds that humans are known for? Attachment. As time progresses, our commitment and shared experience with the people we love builds attachment in us, which propagates itself. Different cultures and philosophies have different ideas of love. Love gods. If it's one thing humans love, it's creating gods. From Africa to Eurasia to the Americas, love gods have remained a staple of human pantheons, up there with the ocean, sun, earth, and moon. Ocean, Hathor, Ishtar, Freya, Aphrodite, Cupid, Kamadeva, Yuilau, Shishipili. Love, lust, family, and sensuality. Love is essential to human culture. Greek love. A lot of our understanding and discussion of love comes from the Greeks. Ancient Greek philosophers spoke of 6 major concepts of love: agape, eros, philia, philautia, storge, and xenia. Agape refers to a pure, divine love, a sense of wishing well on another. It can be seen as unconditional, like one's love for their spouse or children. It's been called the love of the soul. Eros is a passionate sexual love. It's intimate, sensual, longing, and an appreciation of beauty, physical and otherwise, in a person. It's been called the love of the body. Philia refers to the virtuous love, an affection between equals and friends, valuing community, familiarity, respect, and loyalty. Platonic due to its lack of sensuality. It's been called the love of the mind. Philautia is self-love, compassion for oneself, a necessity for human wellness, but also, possibly, a trap of egotism. Storge refers to familial love, the natural empathy felt by parents for children, an acceptance of being. Xenia is the last of the major Greek conceptions of love, referring to the generosity and courtesy of hospitality. Confucian love. The Confucian philosophy of love centers altruism, a benevolent love called Ren, that focuses on duty, action, and attitude in a relationship. To display love, act it. That means piety from children, kindness from parents, loyalty to the king, and care for your fellow human. Mohist love. Chinese philosopher Mozi argued against the Confucian idea of conditional love, with different degrees expected from and for different people. Mozi proposed a universal love for all people, equally. Love should be unconditional and offered to everyone, without regard for reciprocation. Buddhist love. I was later adopted by Chinese Buddhists to refer to passionate, caring love. It was seen as capable of either selfishness or selflessness. The selfish form of love, an obstacle to enlightenment, is called karma in many Buddhist schools of thought. Karuna in Mahayana Buddhism, is similar to I. It is also compassion and mercy, and necessary for enlightenment, alongside wisdom. Africana love. The philosophy of Africana refers to the body of work penned by African and African-descended peoples, speaking on the experiences and struggles of the diaspora. Love is a key component of Africana thought. After all, in choosing to live and endure, the diaspora forged strategies and philosophies to avoid being broken or succumbing to soul-devouring feelings of fear, despair, or vengeance. Despite the circumstances, they managed to create cross-generational bonds of respectful, familial, and community-sustaining love, generosity, and forgiveness, the foundation of healing and transformation. Love that, without it, survival would not have been possible. Native American love. Fundamental to Native American life was the fusion of humanity and earth. We are the land. We are the mind of the earth. The land is not isolated from ourselves, nor just a mere means of survival. No, it is our being, our self. We are the same as the earth. And this isn't some hippy-dippy, tree-hugging thought. It's a fact of life, one known from infancy and honored through time. The earth is love, and Percy Shelley said it perfectly in her poem, Love's Philosophy. Fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with a sweet emotion. Nothing in the world is single, all things by a law divine. In one spirit meet and mingle, why not I with thine? See the mountains kiss high heaven, and the waves clasp one another. No sister flower would be forgiven if it disdained its brother. And the sunlight clasps the earth, and the moonbeams kiss the sea. What is all this sweet work worth, if thou kiss not me? Free love. From the arranged marriages that solidified empires, to the women's rights movements that sought to assert women's autonomy, to the riots for the rights of LGBTQ+ people to love freely. Love has always been political. A key current in feminist, and especially anarcho-feminist circles, was the notion of free love. Free love is a social movement that accepts all forms of love. The movement's initial goal was to separate the state from sexual matters such as marriage, birth control, and adultery. It stated that such issues were the concern of the people involved, and no one else. Love and the state should be wholly separate. Bell Hooks' Love. In the acclaimed book by prominent feminist thinker Bell Hooks, All About Love, she brilliantly explains the difficulties of true love in the modern day, as well as how one can gain more affection and connection in their relationships. I highly recommend you give it a read. Love is not as easy as they make it seem in the movies. I know when I tell you, it's real difficult. And it's easy to get cynical and maybe even misanthropic. But there's hope, once we return our understanding of love to that of a verb. As Hooks describes, love is an act of will, both in intention and in action. It's the verb love that heals broken hearts. If you want to have better relationships, look for ways to nurture and care. Our modern love is so corrupt because our society doesn't value compassion and cooperation, at least not as much as it values competition. Under capitalism, everything, including people, is commodified. We want newest things immediately because of our materialist culture, and we treat people similarly. If someone doesn't please us, we leave to go for something new. And dishonesty is almost a requisite to stay competitive. But lying makes it hard for us to trust one another, and undermines the foundation necessary for relationships to flourish. When we instead put in the proper time and commitment that people require to learn and develop our love in unique ways, we have happier relationships and happier lives. Love is essential to human well-being. It's diverse, it's enlightening, it's depressing, it's freeing. Alan Watts compared love to light. As it passes through a prism, we can see the spectrum from red hot libido to violet agape. It's beautiful. Tell someone you love them today. Peace. I hope you've expanded your understanding of love today. I wanted to keep it short, so I didn't get into the how part of it. That's for next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm experimenting with a few different ideas and video styles. I'm still pretty new to the game. You can check out my previous videos for other fascinating topics. You can follow me on Twitter @_SaintDrew. Maybe send me some money on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm also publishing blog posts every Tuesday around noon on medium.com/@Saint.Drew. Anyway, thanks again. Peace.